Telling you. Hi, all of y'all. Happy February 1st to all of you. This is Gil riding my bike. This is February 1st, 2025. Riding in my neighborhood in San Bernardino. I'm in San Bernardino right now, my neighborhood right here. So anyway, this video, for this video, I'm going to talk about my job situation, the layoff stories. This is part of the layoff stories, but this time, instead of talking in the camera, I'm just going to ride the bike and show the scenery instead. So anyway, so as of now, I had already got insurance, you know, health insurance for all of us now, but I'm paying $400 a month because my job, well, linear, I mean, like the staffing service, so I don't know if they offer health insurance or not. But I do know that I have health insurance for all of us now, but we're paying a pretty penny for it too. I'm paying $400 a month for me and my 2 kids, and then plus my wife has her own through her job. So anyway, that's taken care of. But I was without health insurance for like 6 months because of the instability of my job, or my EDD or whatever. But anyway, in the last like October, I mean, like when I got my job at Procter & Gamble in October, you know, like when life threw the cruelest thing at me, making me work night shift for 10 hours a day for 6 days a week, right through the holiday season. The cruelest thing that life threw at me. It's all over for right now. And so right now, the assignment, you know, I'll wait for this Hyundai. So anyway, so the assignment finished in my job in the Procter & Gamble, the night shift, the one that I'm working 6 days a week in, and then that's all over right now. And so I know, like, just a couple weeks ago, I got another one of those $1,100 checks for the 6 day a week. The pay was pretty good, you know, $20.50 an hour at the time. So yeah, and then how we call it, so this new job, anyway, the assignment finished, like I finished like a few weeks ago. And so but you know, miraculously, I mean, like I was able to get another job right away. I got a new job right away. But I mean, but I actually heard that my coworkers that was at the Procter & Gamble, I heard that most of them already got jobs too, already got new jobs as well. But anyway, now talking about my new job, how it compares with my old job. Well, I love life right now with this new job. I'm loving life right now because, I mean, it's the best of all worlds, kind of. But anyways, like my new job, it's like my old job, I used to work from 2 o'clock p.m. 2 o'clock p.m. until like 12 midnight, you know. I hated that, you know, like, and I had to do that for 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, or else. And then one of those things that I hated about them is that they would really get on us, or they would make us look bad, or they would give us points. They would give us points for, or kind of like, you know, like a taking away points on us or something, or like discipline points or something, like if we don't follow the scheduling, you know, and everything. But anyway, I mean, or they're pretty strict, you know, like they would threaten to fire us if we didn't work the full 6 days, or if we called off early, or anything like that, or even if we were a minute late, they would get on us for it. I mean, or they would threaten to fire us if we did that more than like maybe a few times in the months that I was there for, you know. So I was working from 2 to 12 midnight, and that was all through the holiday season, October, November, and December. That was the cruelest thing life threw at me. But now with this new job, after the assignment ended, I was able to get this new job right away. And so apparently it came in handy to know how to drive a forklift, because jobs these days, they require, these days, you know, these distribution center jobs, they require us to know how to drive a forklift already, because they're not going to train. They don't want to train people. Because these days you have to know how to drive a forklift already, because they're not going to train. And apparently I qualified for it, so I mean I was able to get a job right away. And so like actually it was like another job besides the current one I'm in now. I came in to this job to know how to drive a forklift, or like so I could show if I can drive a forklift or not. Or it was a high reach lift truck. It's a reach truck I'm driving. And so this first job, their scheduling was from 4 o'clock, like 4 o'clock in the morning until like maybe 2 o'clock. But we would have been required to work overtime and all that stuff. They were going to require us to work 12 hours and 6 days a week too. It was the same thing, but the only thing that was good about this first job, after the assignment finished with the Procter & Gamble, they said that the only thing that was really good there was that it was day shift, not night. And so I went for the forklift assessment test, and apparently they did not pass me on that one. They didn't pass me. I don't know why, because I knew how to drive the forklift in there. Maybe I don't even know why. I don't even know why they didn't pass me. And then the staffing services, they called me up, and then they decided to set me up with another job, with another opening. And so I went there for the same thing, forklift assessment test, I guess it is, to test if I can really drive a forklift, or it's a reach truck. It's a reach truck. And so I went in there. They said, so I mean, they tested me, and I was good. I know how to operate the forklift. And apparently the next day they decided to proceed with me. And then this job was even better, because like the first job after Procter & Gamble had finished their assignment, they're offering $18 an hour. And they're more strict on their scheduling. And then, you know, but they didn't want me basically. But the second job that I went to for the assessment with a different job, they decided to proceed with me. but this job is even better because it pays $18.25, but never mind the pay, but the shift is even better. The shift was even better. I mean, at like 6 o'clock in the morning until 2:30 with a possibility of overtime, and they don't I mean, well, but they don't require it. I mean, so so anyway, I mean, so they proceeded me, and what's even better about this job is it's even closer, even closer to my home. Yeah, it's even closer to my home than the first one that I went to after the assignment of Procter & Gamble ended, you know. Well, the the first job, the name of it was Durell, I guess. They do like baby items, I guess. And then the second job, it's called Distribution Alternatives. It's right there. It's even closer. Durell was actually over like close to my old job, like the one that was in Ontario. It was close to there, but the second job that I went to is even closer to my house. It's right there near Sierra Street in Fontana. It's even better. So they decided to proceed with me, apparently. And so, and now I'm working there. I've been there now 2 weeks now, and I tell you, I love the job. I really love the job. And you know, the best part I love is the shift, the hours. It's what I love on the job. 6 o'clock in the morning until 2 o'clock p.m. and I have not worked overtime yet. I mean, I want to keep it that way. I want to keep it that way. I mean, I don't want to work over. I don't want it, man. Although the pay is less than the Procter & Gamble, but I kind of don't care. I really don't care, because what's more important to me is the right balance of work and play. So far, I worked 40 hours this week, working from 6 o'clock in the morning until 2:30. And that was and I tell you, every day how I loved my life when I go home at 2:30 p.m., leaving me with the rest of the whole day to myself. I love the life. I love my life every day, because I'm so happy to finally get the shift I want. So yeah. And the cool part about this job too is that it's right there. It's located right there next to Sierra and Slover Street. I mean, there's a lot of places that I like to go to there on my hobbies. I like to go to the Goodwill store. And then the gym is right there, Planet Fitness. What's so cool is when I finish my job, I can go straight to the gym, do my workout. I mean, I love it, man. And then I love that I have the rest of the day off. And there's a lot of time too. Like, now it's kind of the opposite of my old job, where I used to work from 2 o'clock p.m. when I used to have to leave by 1 o'clock. And then but the other part I love is that it's closer, that this new job is even closer than my last job. You know, because this new job is only 15 miles away, and my old job was 27 miles away. You know what I hated about my old job, Procter & Gamble? You know what I hated? Was my days are so short. I hated that, man. like every day, Monday through Friday, my days are so freaking short. You know, like I would get up in the morning, and then I would be sleeping in for a little bit, and then I would get up like let's say 10 or something, and then by the time I get up, I have to be ready to work in like just 3 hours. So I mean, I used to literally have only like a few hours, you know. Like I hated life, man. When I was working at the Procter & Gamble, the shift I had, I hated life. And then the worst part about it, I had to do that through the holiday season too. Although the pay was pretty good, the pay was not bad. But I had to make a sacrifice on that though, because that was the only thing available apparently, you know. But anyway, still one more thing too. I know I have one person who actually developed like a little friend with through one of my co-workers. This person is telling me that he's having a hard time finding a new job, because since they ended the assignment on all of us, he's telling me that he's having a hard time finding a new job. So it kind of tells me that it seems to me that the staffing services, they picked me right away because I have a good record of working, being a good worker there, you know. So that's the sacrifice I made, working all those hours and coming in to work every day. Making that sacrifice so I could be sure that I'll always have a job, I could say. So that's my layoff stories. So anyways, so that's what's going on. So right now I'm in this new job. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, the thing I really love, it's the shift. Yeah, I tell you, that's like the best part about it, man. The shift. And then the other great part about it is close to my house. It's close, so I don't have to drive as much, you know. Yeah, that's the nice part right there. I don't have to drive as much. And so anyways, well, so that's my story of my layoff story. So like I said, I'm gonna still be categorizing these videos as layoff stories until I actually land a permanent job. But I mean, things look okay. I mean, I feel like things look good for me right now. So anyway, I just know that I'm happy. I'm really happy that I'm still working right now and making money. Because you know what? It's like when my Procter & Gamble job ended the assignment, I wanted to work the full 6 days, although we weren't exactly required. I mean, it would not have mattered anyway, because what are they going to take points off for, because if they're letting us go anyway. So I mean, anyway, I was going to work the full 6 days. I was gonna work the full 6 days because I wanted to make the biggest check I can make before I get let go, and it was just in case that I was not gonna be able to get a job right away. But since I've been set up for another job right away, I decided to just go ahead and take that Saturday off, you know. Yeah, I decided to take the Saturday off, you know, like, and I did not get the full check, but I didn't care because I wanted to take that Saturday off and make memories instead of money, you know. So I was able to do that because of knowing that I was landed a new job right away. I got a job right away while staffing services. But if they would not have called me telling me that they have a job available for me, I would have went ahead and worked the full 6 days. But it would have been bad because let's say that they did not find me a job right away, then that last check would have been the last check, and then I probably would have been out of work for a little bit. I mean, anyways, this place looks Christmassy. There's the Kendall, what do they call this little shopping center? Actually, it's a name for it. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, anyways, I think it was okay, what's the name of this little area? It's called Campus Crossroads. Kendall Campus Crossroads. But this is like University Street. I guess I'm just gonna go. I hadn't done this in a long time, riding my bike like this. I haven't done this in a long time, man. Because I always been too tired, you know. I always been too tired when I was working the Procter & Gamble job. Because, you know, my days were so short, you know. You know, because my days were so short, you know, like, because every day, you know, like, I would be doing my hobby, and then by the time I get up in the morning, it's like 10 o'clock, and then it's only a few hours left, and I barely have time to do things like go to stores and stuff. Telling you. Anyway, so and then especially when it was during Christmas month, when I had to do that every day. God dang, man, that was the cruelest thing there, man, that's ever happened to me, man. But now, well, with this new shift, I love this new shift. And they actually get mad at me if I accidentally stay even a few minutes later than 2:30. I mean, hey, that's cool. I like that, man. I like the idea that they don't want us to work overtime. Cool, that's cool. I mean, at least I'll always be home. I mean, at least I'll always have plenty of time at home for myself, which is nice. I mean, love it, man. So anyways, well, I guess I'm gonna go back now. Yeah, the one thing I could tell you, so now talking about my bike rides, making videos of people and life. This is the best way to make videos of the streets and people without anyone getting mad at you for making videos. Putting a GoPro on your head. That's the best way to make a video, man. So anyways, I'm gonna go back home now. Oh well. So anyways, this is San Bernardino. Got my lights on. I gotta turn on the tail light on the bike. Well, I'm wondering if I should make it flash so people pay attention, you know. Well, anyways, so right now I'm actually gonna try to I got a new computer, but not new. I just bought a good used one for $120. It's a lot faster than my old desktop. So I got a new all-in-one. I think it's probably 5 years old, but I got it for $120. So, and then now I want to try to use a different movie maker program. The one that my kid has. She's using Adobe After Effects. I want to try using that. I want to know how to use that program since we're paying $20 a month for it. So anyway, so otherwise I'm going to be using the old movie maker for now. Okay, well I hope you like this video. It's February 1st, 2025. Anyways, so back to my neighborhood. It's nighttime now. I hadn't done this in so long, man. Riding my bike. Shit, I haven't done this in a long time, man. Just never had time, man. And then the fact that I have the weekend off now. Shit. And then I work a day shift. And I have nights off. I tell you, I'm loving life right now. I love life right now. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you liked this video. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. See ya.